have disagreement even when I was playing. And then he would call, like, and you may think we've had these disagreements that you'll think the man will never call me again. Next day he'll call like nothing ever happened, and he and I go on. But that's the way he's always been. And I said, guys, I want to just speak the truth. What I know of him, from my experience of racism, my experience from this, my experience from that, is this man is a darn good man. For what we need, he's a darn good man that I know for a fact, if he had to support, if he had to go against any foreign leaders, America is safe. I know that for a fact. And I know for a fact the things he's done in the African-American communities that people don't want to give him credit for. And I said, guys, I don't know whether he was trying to get atonement or whatever people say he did in the past. I don't know, but I do know that happened. And I said, so I'm not gonna ever go against him because he's my friend. And I said, if somebody's my friend, whether they're right or wrong, I can tell them. And that doesn't mean I have to agree with him, but they're still to be my friend. And Donald Trump, I agree with the things he's done for the African-American community since he's been here.
And you know, you speak of your personal relationship with him, and that's something that you know, one must take to heart. I mean, that's your experience with him. I think that the debate.
Well, can I tell you this real quick? This was so interesting. You know, when Donald, and I keep calling him Donald, I should have said, right, but he told me, I've been calling him Donald my whole life, but this what was interesting. You know, when Donald was president, you know, he would call me off and on. It wasn't as much as he was calling me before. We would talk off and on ever since, you know, we've been friends since, like I said, in the 80s, and we've always talked on the phone. So he would call me while he was president off and on, not that much. He was calling me. And when I did that thing for the RNC, people think, oh, Donald must ask Herschel to do it. Do you know Donald never asked me to do it? He didn't even know I was doing it. I called his campaign people. I called them and said, guys, I want to speak for Donald. They didn't even know I knew Donald that long. They just thought that, I don't know what they thought. And they were like, you do? I said, yeah, I want to say something. And what I said was what I wrote. It wasn't anything, he didn't even know I was doing it. He didn't even see it until the night I think they aired it. And I said, guys, I spoke from, like you just said, my personal relationship with Donald Trump. And I said, guys, that's why I said that I'm going to support him, because I tell people this, because I know in office where he's at, where he was at the time, he's the best man we have in office for the people of color. He was the best one in the office for that.